All right, that was a lot. That was a lot. Kit Kat, welcome to stream. All right, tell me more about Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this.
I'm looking. Don't know what at, but I'm looking at it.
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
That makes sense. Makes sense to me. I think I actually vaguely remember where the Lifehold is in the game, but I'm pretty sure from what I remember back in the day when I played the game that if you know where the Lifehold is before you're supposed to find it in the story, it doesn't actually even load in.
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Ba-da-bum-bum. Story mission chapter 1. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Elma and learn more about life as a member of Blade. $5,000! And then 20 chest plates? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Lynn's gonna start telling me to go to bed, and I'm gonna yeet her out the window. Nagi, I'm trying to talk to you. As you explore the administrative district, think about what sort of life you'd like to lead here in ULA. Take all the time you need. I'll be right here when you're ready. You actually, there are like a bunch of different divisions of Blade or whatever, and you have to pick one, don't you? I don't remember what effect that has on the game, though. I will exit, yes. I forgot this game actually has a lot of different options that it gives you that can like change how your game kind of goes as a result. Dude, sitting through these Wii U loading screens after playing the PS5 so much is killer.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
I am the main character, so.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
I need an adult. The Skell is the giant robot, obviously, but I'm also not going to gaze longingly at it. Where's my option to gaze longingly at Elma?
What? You don't remember what a Skell is?
I don't remember anything!
Gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations.
They're Transformers?
Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
And can't be harder than getting a driver's license. I got it.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Sure. Starscream is also my favorite Skell. Big Starscream fan here. Dude, just getting to hear Yuri Lowenthal, grunt throughout the entire game whenever we jump, it's a privilege. I can't believe they made me pick between Yuri Lowenthal and Robbie Damon to this day.
This is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
She said it better, too. Is Lynn's voice actress, does she only take on roles if it's a role that is her getting to describe things and explain stuff to the protagonist of the game? Is that the only time she ever gets any work? Like Morgana, Sothis, Lynn, it's all they do. Lone Wolf, I'm looking at the spreadsheet for side quests and stuff here, and I want to make sure I understand this right. There are no side quests in the game until after I complete Chapter 2, according to this spreadsheet. It's not, it says available after, not during. So I have to finish Chapter 2 and then start looking for these side quests that are listed here. Head to the Blade Scout console, sure. Hello, Scout console.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta.
What?
Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade.
Rude.
Maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I do love spending money. Is it Dat Boy Troilus in my chat? What's up, Troy? Thanks for subbing at Tier 1 for 15 months, brother. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the support. As I understood it, the main missions generally have the chapter name in them, and then the side quest becomes available after completing the listed chapter mission. Okay. So, I don't have to worry about side quests until after I finish Chapter 2. Alright. Makes sense to me. This dude's name is Taller. I'm taller than taller, chat. This doesn't seem legal. So, this is where the arms manufacturers are based. This building is for all the companies that are involved in the research, development, and sale of weapons and armor for Blade. Ah, but you're not a Blade yourself, are you? Forgive me, I assume that you were officially registered by the way you were armed. I just like to carry around guns. You know how it be.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
This game has gone a step too far in anime. They're making literal towers into blades now. Anime cannot be stopped in its ruthless goal to turn everything into a sword. Whoop. What's this yellow bit over here? Something I can loot? Something to loot over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not mechanical level 2, rip! I was gonna totally rob that person's trailer. Can I just steal one of the skells and then leave?
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
I'm not gonna join Blade. I'm gonna say no. Oh, is that chapter 1 complete? We'll be done with chapter 2 before stream is over. Yeah. Alright then. Something over here I can loot. Gonna steal stuff from people. This is mine now, thank you. Access denied, field skill level insufficient. Aw, dang it. Mechanical level 4, holy cow, dude. I think it only goes up to level 5. How is she not saved up to buy a scale? Have you seen how crazy this chick is? They probably didn't let her get the license or whatever. I don't think you can purchase one unless you have the license for it. Excuse me, ma'am, do you have a license for that giant death robot you're piloting? All right, we gotta go back in here and talk to Nagi, right? I like Nagi's outfit.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Nah, dude, I can't wait to see Vandam again in this game, because he's actually the good Vandam, unlike the bad Vandam in Xenoblade 2, who was a loser, as far as I recall. We get the good Vandam in this game. Shrug your shoulders and shake your head. What happens if I refuse? It's like immediate game over.
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what'll it be, friend?
Friends? Dude, I love that.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
I'm the coolest kid.